Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't posted a bunch in a while, but like I told you guys before, it's my busy season and I'm just stupid busy, but got something kind of fun for you today. As you guys know, many of you like my wife's 69 GMC, but what I haven't showed you sitting in the background is my father-in-law's 70 GMC. Four-wheel drive, half-ton. This thing has been sitting for a long time. I had the carburetor rebuilt last year. Let me get you out of the sun. I had the carburetor rebuilt last year and we ran it about 3 times and then it plugged back up. So I just today finally pulled it apart. The float is stuck. I got that unstuck, cleaned it all out, lubed it up, put it back together, blew a bunch of O-rings trying to get the, it's got a Holley carb on it, so it blew some O-rings getting the double pumper tube lined up and fun. But this truck's different. It doesn't have your typical 350 in it. 396 Big Block out of 70 Chevelle. Headers, cam, Edelbrock Performer, Holley carb. So this thing actually sounds pretty good. I believe it has the lifter tick. My father-in-law claims it's an exhaust leak, but I like the patina on it. It does have some rust spots. Completely. The bed is rotten completely. We did find these wheels used 2 years ago and threw them on because the tires were decent, but they're dry rotten and need changed. It's got true dual exhaust. It's your typical old 70s farm truck. So I just got it up and running. I'm gotta go through and check all the fluids and everything up, but we'll give you a start here after a bit. What is that? Dirt. So obviously it needs fenders, it needs doors, cab corners. That cab corner is actually in really good shape, so is the rocker. Let's go check the other side. So that cab corner is just starting to rust out. Rocker looks pretty good still. Floors look good when I pulled it out. I do have a new saddle blanket seat cover for it. And I just had the carburetor and everything off, so I got to tighten some stuff up and do things, but we'll fire it up in just a minute. Let me check the fluids and everything. Talk to you later. Okay. All right, I'm back. Just finished checking all the fluids. I had to run uptown and take a break from the truck to go pick up some home audio equipment and stereo cabinet and stuff for some stuff I'm working on in there. But we've topped off the antifreeze, checked the oil, topped off the power steering pump that was empty, checked the brake fluid. Not going to drive it, but I do want to fire it up and run and let you guys hear it. The old 396 has not been ran in a while, so I'm going to actually let this idle for quite a while. Double check for leaks in the carburetor, because as I mentioned, it got rebuilt last year and the float was stuck, so I pulled that apart today and redid it and had to change a couple O-rings, and it's all original. Got a new seat cover for it I need to put on. Should change out this steering wheel. But let me get a wheel chock behind it so it doesn't roll back down the driveway. It is a 4-speed car, but so it is going to want to roll. And it's been sitting for an hour or so, so this is a good test to make sure the carburetor is working right, it's holding fuel pressure, all that fun stuff. All right, neutral. Got good oil pressure. Definitely can hear a misfire, but it hasn't ran in over a year, so at least. Hear the tick. To me, that sounds like a lifter tick and not an exhaust tick. So it's a debate between me and my father-in-law. Power steering pumps needs rebuilt really bad. So I put some fluid in it, but it needs rebuilt. I'm sure I'll have to add a bunch more fluid to it, but I'm gonna let this run for a few minutes, get it up to operating temp and see what she does. Talk to you later. All right, guys, it's day 2, Monday afternoon. I just got home from work. So as you guys know, yesterday we were working on the Big Block farm truck. And today it's been basically 24 hours since I've started it. So today I want to double check and start it and see if I fix the problem. So what I was having in the past, and I think I mentioned it earlier, is had the carburetor rebuilt, ran it several times, plugged up a fuel filter, changed fuel filter, changed the fuel pump, was not getting any fuel into the carburetor, and the line from the fuel pump to the carburetor would pressurize and nothing would go into the carb. Well, come to find out that the needle for the float had stuck and would not let any fuel in. So I pulled that apart 2 or 3 times yesterday and then soaked that needle for about an hour in some brake clean and then lubed it up with some penetrating oil. So now we'll see if it'll start again and run on its own. If it does, then obviously we fixed the problem. If it doesn't, then I need to order a new needle for that, float needle. So let's crawl in, and it's probably hot. It's like 80 something degrees. So I imagine this is going to be rather warm in here today. All right. Ooh, that's a friend. Hiya. Okay. In neutral. Pump the accelerator a couple times. Helps if I put the right key in. Well, there you go. I guess that answers that question. So I guess I'll get the tune-up parts ordered for it, get the door handle ordered for it, and have some fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.